as they always are. Credit to the other team for coming in with a good game plan, and especially on the defensive side of football. Same story we've had as far as having field goals over touchdowns. We were able to move the football several times and weren't able to get in the end zone. You can't play good football teams when that happened. Using our defense, defense responded the way I thought they would, and did a good job of limiting their offense. So, any questions?
Questions? Chad?
You always talk about chasing perfection. How much do those costly mistakes hurt you guys tonight?
Yeah, they always do. The mistakes, depending on the competition you're playing, the better the competition, the bigger they become, right? Especially offensively, when prevent you from moving the ball, or you move the ball and set you back. Every yard matters, and yeah, they cost. They're costly.
Yeah.
What was it about what Georgia was able to do in this game that was able to slow down your offense?
Well, they were getting off the blocks. They were able to rush the passer. Excuse me, I'm sorry. They were able to get pressure on the quarterback, and normally on normal downs, you play actions, those things. But look, you're playing teams, and they play tight man coverage, and they were able to cover the guys, and Haynes needed some more time back there on some of them, and combination of all. But we weren't able to establish the run game like we want to. It was a compressed game with the way we were playing it, the way they were playing it. So many possessions were going to be limited, and we really had the game where we, from the defensive side and from the management side, we had where we wanted it. Being able to go into the fourth quarter.
Hey, Coach, I know that you wanted to definitely get the win, but just talk about playing in this type of atmosphere in front of a sellout crowd and still being competitive down the stretch as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing I expect on our team, regardless of what the score is. We want to play every play regardless of, independent of the scoreboard, independent of the opponent you're playing. And, I thought the guys kept competing. We just weren't able to execute when it counted.
Go.
Can you talk a little bit about Phoenix? He hadn't played all year. You talked about getting guys ready and they play when they could play. He got his number called and Clayton went down and played the whole game for you.
Yeah, we saw that the last 2 weeks. We've really been elevating him, getting his reps, really, probably for the last 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, getting him a lot of reps. He was ready to go play today regardless of the injury. Thought he went in there and did a really nice job. First time in a game, one too big for him. He's going to be a really, really good football player for us.
Luke.
Brent, day you got hired, you talked about goals of this program were get to a bowl game and beat Georgia. How much does this game kind of factor into the overall growth of where you want this program to get to?
Yeah, well, those haven't changed. You play the game, you play college football, coach college football to win football games, right, to win championships, play in big bowl games, go to playoffs. That's the end all goal. I mean, we don't sit here and talk about setting a goal that's, subpar by any means. So, then today a loss is a loss. There's no justification for losing a football game.
Just to follow up on that, what was your conversation, what was your message to the senior class after this game today?
Well, I said, we got more football to play, right? And I'm proud of them. Whether they've been here for 6 months or 6 years, the seniors have done a hell of a job, really establishing a culture that we can continue to grow from, and we've got to continue to grow from.
Take a couple over on this side. We'll go Rod and then Ken.
Coach, when you talk about the play of the linebackers, it seemed like they really stepped up tonight, with Lacey and Spalding and of course Butler with the interception.
They did, yes. They were playing downhill. Excuse me. They were playing downhill a lot harder. They were filling their gaps faster, and that's what we had to have. We had to be able to play at the line of scrimmage, and then they got yardage still, but I thought then we settled in. I thought the defensive staff made really good adjustments in the second half as well.
Ken. right to your right.
Did you get a look at the sportsmanlike penalty on Keelan, and any thoughts you have on it?
I didn't, Ken. I looked up and tried to, see it, but I didn't see what happened. I mean, I saw it live, and I won't make any comments on any judgment things by any means.
Okay.
Coach, you talked about the adjustments that you expected to see out of your defense. You talked a little about the secondary. Stockton had to probably pull the ball down a little bit more than anticipated today. Just what you see out of that group on the back end?
Yeah, I thought we played tighter coverage. When they did go back to pass, I thought we were able to affect the quarterback numerous times, which was pleasing to see. It was pleasing to see the improvement that had been made really the last couple of weeks, whether it be by blitz or whether it be by four-man rush. And then I thought mixing in some of the drop eight stuff on normal downs this week was a big benefit. It allowed us to be able to throw some zones off in the defense, and so I thought it was a good game plan. I thought the guys executed it well.
Najee.
Coach, just talk a little bit about just the running
game.
game.
In the 69 yards you guys had in this one.
What running game? Right there.
So my question to you, Coach, is how do you get that back on track? Your offense has been pretty good all season long. You guys are always a well-balanced unit. Just how do you get that running game back on track?
Well, we'll have to, like everything, you look at the tape and see exactly what was going on. Usually when the running game's not working, it's because we're not sustaining blocks. It's usually not a schematic thing. There's a man across from you. You gotta get your hands inside. You gotta play low. You gotta sustain. You gotta finish. Right? When they come off of blocks, they usually make tackles, and we were not able to consistently run the football, which was a huge detriment to our success.
Time for a couple more, Kelly.
You said earlier this week you thought about the game last year every day since it happened, and what's kind of the next step for your team to get over this hump? I know it eats at you kind of to get a win in these games. You've been close, been one score game or going overtime or whatever, but what do you need to do as a program to hit that next level?
Continue to recruit, continue to coach, continue to become better versions of everything we do.
Back here, George.
Coach, how pleased were you with the defensive line as far as setting the edge? I know they've been an issue with the past couple of games.
I'm not pleased with anything. Again, I thought we executed what we were supposed to execute on defense. If you think there's a defensive player in there that's happy right now, you're wrong, because this is we're a team. All three phases, all 100+ guys on the team. Right? We're one football team. So whether one side of the ball is success or not, there's nothing pleasing in there. At least we executed the way we're supposed to execute.
Thank you, Coach.
Go Jackets.